Objection so ordered.
I ask unanimous consent to place into the record an article from ABC News that says Afghan security is the worst in a decade, according to the UN.
Without objection so ordered.
And I'm asking unanimous consent to place into the record an article from the New York Times discussing the counterintelligence strategy, which says the U.S. is pulling back in the Afghan Valley they've called vital for the war.
Without objection so ordered.
How much time do I have left out of this 3.5 minutes?
The gentleman's time has expired.
Okay, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman from California has 7.5 minutes.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, as I understand that these are closing
Correct.
statements, well then I simply would very quickly make the case that this resolution should be voted against for several reasons. Initially, because it improperly invokes a provision of the War Powers Act that's inapplicable or was authorized by the Congress.
That's why we should stay at war.
That the manner in which this would force a withdrawal is irresponsible, and I don't think...
Is it a coincidence that just one side does it?
And thirdly, that I am not prepared at this point of view to say that failure is in any way inevitable, and that we should not at this time make the judgment to pull the plug out from what we are doing in Afghanistan. I would urge no vote for the resolution. I yield.
Imagine if every dollar we spent at war was spent on the families that were actually hurt in 9/11.
The gentleman from Ohio has 5 1/4.
Wow. How much, Mr. Speaker?
Who knows? Trillions of dollars could have done to those couple hundred families.
We've stated over and over in this debate the cost of this war. In this budget alone, it'll be over $113 billion. $113 billion. There are members who have come to this floor trying to whack $1 billion in spending here and there. This is $113 billion. You want to cut out waste, let's get out of Afghanistan. Keep in mind that when you go to the Pentagon...
Finished watching this because the last 45 minutes is about how they want to cut out Minnesota Public Radio.
I've submitted to the record articles with
for 45 minutes.
We're going to be
save the country money.
We're going to be there through at least 2020. And that's going to cost us at least an extra $1 trillion. Where are we going to get that money? Are we going to cut Social Security?
We got it from somewhere.
Are we going to cut health care and cut funds for education? Are we going to cut more funds for home heating aid? Where are we going to get this money? Are we ready to give up our entire domestic agenda so that we can continue on the path of a war to prop up a corrupt regime whose friends are building villas in Dubai, presumably with money that comes through the United States, that's shipped out in planes out of the Kabul airport? We have to start standing up for America here. I appreciate and respect every member of this Congress who served in the military. We honor them, just as I honor the members of my own family. My father, Frank, who was a World War II veteran. My brother, Frank, who was a Vietnam veteran. My brother, Gary, a Vietnam-era veteran. My sister, Beth Ann, a Army veteran. I come from a family that appreciates service to our country. But how are we serving our troops? By letting them in a situation that is absolutely impossible, where there's greater numbers of them returning home with injuries from IEDs. How are we serving our troops? By telling them we're going to keep extending the period of the war. Who's speaking up truly for our troops here? Is it General Petraeus, who says, well, we'll just keep the war going, and maybe we'll send 2,000 troops out of Afghanistan or redirect them by 2014. He doesn't get to make
See, this was a long time ago.
That choice must be made by the Congress of the United States. It's time that we started to stand up for the Constitution of the United States.
We do that every year.
Last I checked, in Article 1, Section 8, provides that Congress has to make the decision whether or not to send our troops into war. We have
But what if they don't?
the right to give that over to a president, over to a general, or anybody else. This is our prerogative inside this Congress.
It's all
In
talk.
2001, Mr. Speaker, I joined with members of this House in voting for the authorization of military force. Following
Very
the
much so.
terrorist
Government
attacks
can't take
on
themselves
9/11.
down.
I
They
don't
can't
take
reform
a backseat
themselves.
to anyone in standing up to defend this country. But as the United States
These
continues
words go to the
in
people.
what is now the longest war in our history, it has become clear that the authorization for military force is being used as a carte blanche for circumventing Congress's role as a co-equal branch of government. I want you to hear this. We're a co-equal branch of government. We're not lapdogs for the president. We're not servants of generals. We are a co-equal branch of government expressing the sovereign will of the American people. It has become clear this administration, just as the last administration, is willing to commit us to an endless war and an endless stream of money. Just for over a year after a commitment of an additional 30,000 troops to Afghanistan and continued assurances of progress. They've been walking that dog down the road.
They're still
for the
doing
last
it.
7 years. Progress. My legislation invokes the War Powers Resolution of 1973, and if enacted, would require this president to withdraw
Don't
U.S.
talk.
armed
They have a
forces
speech
out of
for 5
Afghanistan
minutes, and everybody's
by
satisfied.
December 31st, 2001.
If you read the book, George Orwell,
Regardless of support or
1984, check it
opposition
out.
to the war in Afghanistan, this debate
Or
has
Animal
been
Farm.
a critical opportunity to evaluate the human and the economic costs as this Congress works to address our country's dire financial straits. Those of us in support of the withdrawal may not agree on a timeline, but an increasing number of us agree it's time to think and rethink our current national security strategy. And we have to know the costs are great. We can't get away from the costs of this war. Nobel Prize-winning economist Joseph Stiglitz and Linda Bilmes, his associate, wrote a book about the Iraq War. They projected then a minimum of $3 trillion in costs. I ask unanimous consent. Put it to the record, Mr. Speaker. A statement that I made.
That number didn't
over 8
exist 10 years ago.
At the beginning of the Iraq War, where I pointed out there was nothing, no reason why we should be going to war in Iraq because there was no proof that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction.
Have we ever
I
settled
mention
that?
in terms of this debate because we're at the confluence of events, the anniversary of the Iraq War, the confluence of the...
Yeah.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Insanity.
Republican.
Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Democrat.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Democrat.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again.
Republican.
Insanity. Doing the same thing over.
Democrat.
Insanity.
Democrat.
Insanity.
Republican.
Insanity.
Republican.
Insanity.
Democrat.
Insanity.
Republican.
Insanity.
Democrat.
Insanity.
Yes, that is insanity.
Insanity. Doing the same thing.
Now listen.
My great right until my work on earth was completed, until the age of darkness was past. List ye, O man, to the words I shall give ye. In them shall ye find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, taught shall ye be the secret of secrets, how ye too may arise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols, so the profane will laugh and renounce. In every land form ye the mysteries. Make the way hard for the seeker to tread. Thus will the weak and the wavering be rejected. Thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, held till the time when the wheel shall be turned. Through the dark ages, waiting and watching, my spirit shall remain in the deep hidden land. When one has passed all the trials of the outer, summon ye me by the key that ye hold. Then will I, the initiator, answer, come from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then will I receive the initiate, give him the words of power. Hark ye, remember these words of warning. Bring not to me one lacking in wisdom, impure in heart, or weak in his purpose. Else I will withdraw from ye your power